Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime, news, and more. The case of former ballerina and accused murderer Ashley Benefield has begun with jury selection today in Bradenton, Florida. As a Floridian, you guys know I'm always interested in cases in my state, and I thought I'd cover it here on the channel because I want to listen into as much testimony and coverage of the trial as possible. And while I don't have a lot of back knowledge of this case, I've gotten myself acquainted, and I'm going to give you guys the basics, bit of a summary, and we can jump in with opening statements this week. She's accused of killing her estranged husband, Doug Benefield, back in 2020. Now, her case has garnered major national attention from the media, and it's kind of been dubbed the Black Swan trial. Now, Ashley claims that she shot her husband in self-defense, and the state is arguing that she killed him to keep him away from their child, their daughter. Now, here is what is known. Here's some of the basics. According to Law and Crime, Doug and Ashley met in 2016 at a Republican fundraising event in Palm Beach, Florida. At that time, she was 30 years his junior, so she's 30 years younger than Doug. So she was 24 years old and he was 54 years old at the time. So it was a big, significant age gap. But the two bonded over their conservative beliefs and appreciation for guns, apparently. A couple of weeks later, that's right, 14 days later, they got married. And it was a whirlwind romance for sure. Doug had just become a widower after his first wife had died, and he did have a daughter who was 15 at the time when he married Ashley. Things, of course, met quickly as he introduced his 15-year-old teenage daughter to Ashley, and apparently Eva had no idea that her father was dating, and this was less than a year after her mother had passed away. According to CBS News, they had reported that Ashley left Doug 3 weeks before her due date with their daughter because she believed that he was poisoning her. According to Ashley, he would frequently bring her special tea, which she thought it contained poison, basically. She even went as far as taking the tea to law enforcement to have it tested. Nothing was found from this testing. So I guess she was a little paranoid. Their daughter was born by a C-section at Tampa General Hospital in March of 2018. And Ashley told the medical staff at that time that she believed her baby had been exposed to heavy metals while she was in utero because her husband had poisoned her in some way. There was no proof of this again, but Ashley firmly believed that she was being poisoned by Doug. And he wasn't even listed on the birth certificate as the father of their child. Now, the state contends that this is the motivation behind Ashley allegedly, we have to say allegedly because she's not been found guilty, murdering her estranged husband, Doug. So she murdered him because she wanted to keep their daughter away from him. In the affidavit that was filed by the state of Florida, the state asserts that from the moment Ashley found out she was pregnant, she actively worked to ensure that Doug stayed away from their baby, which included filing multiple domestic abuse claims in court. Now, charges were never filed. Her trial is beginning this week. So she's claiming self-defense. She claims they had an argument and she shot him in self-defense, contending that she shot him in the back, so it was not self-defense. So we shall see. this is definitely a case. It's very interesting. She has quite the backstory, as does Doug. And as I stated, he has a older daughter, and then they have a mutual daughter between Doug and Ashley. So, and Ashley's daughter is out there supporting her mom. So we shall see what happens this week. If you've been following this case, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll probably do weekly updates, maybe once or twice a week. They are expecting this trial to last 2 weeks, so if we actually begin opening statements tomorrow, which is Tuesday, it'll probably be over in a couple of weeks. So definitely not too long, but pretty typical, 2 weeks for a murder trial. So let me know again what you guys think in the comments. As always, I appreciate your thoughts. And with that said, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.